Ever felt lost in a job interview or stumbled at the pharmacy while speaking English? What if you could practice real-life conversations before they happen? Welcome back to the Duo Dialogues, where your English gets sharper, stronger, and smoother. Today, we jump into real-life role plays, from job interviews to doctor visits and shopping. It's time to talk like it's real, because it is. Let's begin.
For real-time communication.
Okay, so let's start with job interviews. We often see those frequently asked questions, right? Like, tell me about yourself.
A big open question, yeah.
It feels broad, but it's your chance for a concise professional introduction. Then there's, why should we hire you?
Where you have to connect your skills directly to what they need.
Right. And what are your strengths and weaknesses? That requires some honest self-assessment.
Tricky one sometimes.
And interviews usually end with, do you have any questions for us?
Which is super important. Shows you're engaged and lets you find out key things about the job, the company.
These questions, they're designed to check more than just qualifications, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. They're looking at your communication style, how you present yourself professionally. Like with, tell me about yourself, you should think. Elevator pitch.
Good point. Key highlights relevant to that specific job.
Exactly.
And a key tip here, I think, is finding that balance, being polite, but confident.
It's a tightrope walk sometimes.
Yeah. And using that STAR method, situation, action, result, that can really help structure your answers, makes them clear, impactful.
Definitely. The STAR method works because it gives concrete evidence. You're not just saying, I'm good at X, you're showing it.
Showing how you used that skill and got a positive result.
Much stronger.
Okay, shifting gears. Doctor visits. Common phrases here might be something like, I've been having a headache for 3 days. Direct, informative.
Yeah, clear information is key in a medical setting. Or the doctor asking, are you allergic to any medicines? Crucial safety question.
Very crucial. And then the practical side, like how often should I take this medicine? You need clear instructions.
Right. And in these situations, clear and polite communication just makes sure you get the best care. Being specific about symptoms helps the doctor understand what's really going on.
Using polite phrases too, like, could you tell me? Or maybe, would you recommend?
Yes, those foster a more collaborative feel, you know, not just demands, but a conversation.
That politeness probably helps ease things, especially if you're feeling unwell or maybe a bit nervous.
Sure. Okay, what about shopping?
Shopping. Okay, practical stuff like, excuse me, where can I find this product? Essential for finding your way around.
Or do you have this in a smaller size? Very common for clothes shopping.
And the classic, can I get a discount?
Hey, always worth a shot, right?
Why not? But seriously, shopping involves specific vocabulary. Products, sizes, definitely money.
Yeah, practicing polite requests is key for smooth transactions and really focusing on that money-related vocabulary. That'll boost your confidence in loads of everyday situations.
So pulling it all together, why is practicing these role plays actually so helpful?
Well, fundamentally, it builds your confidence for when you face these situations in real life.
Right. Less panic when it actually happens.
Exactly. It lets you practice not just the words, but also the tone, the flow of the conversation, all in a low-pressure setting.
You get more comfortable with the natural rhythm of spoken English.
It's like a rehearsal. You get to try things out, figure out what feels natural.
So think about how these examples really show English being used practically in different contexts.
Yeah, each scenario has its own communication needs, and these role plays give you a kind of framework you can adapt.
So as you go about your day, maybe think about how you might use some of these phrases yourself.
Thank you for exploring these examples with us today.
And definitely tune in next time. We'll be diving into something fun. Learning English from movies and TV shows.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
It should be. We look forward to having you with us then.